This is the finished product. By the way, in the video I forget to add the salt. As this is a seasoning mix, do make sure to add salt to taste. So let's get cooking. Welcome back to another fantastic recipe. So gunpowder, it's a spice technically that you're going to see made before your eyes really simply. This is my take on the recipe, and I believe gunpowder recipes or recipes using gunpowder are going to be the new peri-peri in England. So that's my prediction anyway. So if this is an introduction to it, it's a spice that you can use to do lots of different things, to season things, to put on idli, to make fries, you name it. It's unlimited, the possibilities. So first of all, I've got a good handful of nice red chilies there that I'm going to put on a decent heat, not to burn them, but to dry them out so they become quite brittle, because we're going to blend all these spices up soon. So we're going to come back once the chilies are nice and dry. So after a couple of minutes and some light charring, which is fine, it's all going to add to the taste, those can go onto a plate. And next we're going to be adding, I don't know, look at the ratio here, urid dal, chana dal, pepper. So want about half the amount of urid dal as chana and a tablespoon of pepper. So we're just going to roast those off as well. Turn the heat up a little bit now. You can almost treat these like a nut. We want them nice and roasted. You get really great flavours out of this. Anybody that's familiar with southern Indian cuisine will know that. So do keep stirring. Have it on quite a high heat if you're stirring. And you'll see they'll start to change colour and release their essential oils and make your kitchen smell pretty nice. So those lentils are starting to toast now. First of all, you smell like a raw lentil smell, then that diminishes and then you get a nice sort of nutty, warm, cooked, roasted flavour, and continue just so they start to darken. So they don't have to fully darken because we're going to add more ingredients, and I think you can see they're nice and toasted. Generous sprinkling of curry leaves. I'm using fresh, so much better. There's no comparison to fresh curry leaves, and your lentils are still going to continue to toast, and we want those curry leaves to be nice and brittle as well. So you can see the curry leaves beginning to curl up. Next I'm adding a generous amount, a good handful, I've got quite a big hand, of sesame seed, and they're going to add just a really nice taste to this. So you notice I'm adding the large things first and then the more delicate and easier to cook things last. So you see the curry leaves curling up, everything's cooking. I've turned the heat off because my pan is adequately hot, and that's smelling amazing. Poppy seeds are crackling. Now this is my take on it. Garlic already dehydrated, and it's quite a strong flavour, so don't overdo it, and just mix all that in and try not to splash it all over your cooker. And that's that, and that smells amazing. And we can just add those chilies back, give it a good stir, and we're going to blend that up into a fine powder, and we're going to come back and have a look what that looks like. So there's my mix, just fitted into my blending container. Why is it called gunpowder? I'm not really sure, but I think it will certainly have an impact. That's why. So let's give that a good blend. We'll come back shortly. So that didn't take long at all, and obviously, just like I did, you can blend it while it's still hot. So we've got this amazing powder. And what are we going to do with it? Stay tuned. I've got some fabulous recipes coming up. Just have a look at that. Ooh, can you see the two eyes in the mouth? He doesn't look very happy, does he? So, haha. Thanks for watching. Give this video a big thumbs up. Stay tuned for how I'm going to be using this recipe. I'm going to keep this in an airtight jar. Put a smile on your face, mate.